In 2019, the Ohio Arts Council estimated they spent a total of $6.4 million to provide art education and experience to the youth, helping many Ohio schools gain equipment and supplies to better their fine art skills and knowledge. As students in Indiana, it is our job to advocate for having fine arts in our education system just as well funded as in Ohio. You may ask why it is important to have fine arts included in our education system. Well, as Kiara Gordon, a teacher at St. Leo University, says, without art, human development would not have been as developed as it is today. According to PR Newswire, on September 9th, 2019, New Jersey became the first state in the nation to provide students in all public schools universal access to an arts education. The governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, proudly stated, "I am grateful that my own education included exposure to the arts, and I know that I would not be where I am today without the skills that theater taught me." He then went on to say that it helped him reach his full potential and that he, too, wants that for all the children of New Jersey. The Indiana Department of Education should include fine arts in better funding in the educational curriculums. To better show you the importance of fine arts, I will discuss what other states and school districts have done for fine arts, as well as the benefits of art in the education system. Just this year, 2020, in Oregon, schools decided to make a large investment in the art of music. On March 14th, 2020, the La Grande School District is going to receive $90,000. According to the Tribune Conte Agency for Business News, this money will help to provide over 60 new instruments to the elementary school, middle school, and high schools, with hopes to reinstate the orchestra program that they lost in 1980. The Tribune Conte Agency for Business News also states that Chris Levitt, the middle school and high school band director, says that the school district hasn't had an upgrade in the music department for over 30 years. Significant changes are being made in the La Grande School District that will influence and better provide opportunities for students to get better connected with fine arts in their day-to-day education. Yes, there are many schools that mainly focus on fine arts, but those schools are highly expensive and not everyone in today's world can afford to attend them. In New York, there was a study done among public school art educators, according to Joseph Hansen from the University of Massachusetts, Boston. This survey explored entrepreneurial dispositions and behaviors of fine art teachers in New York. It brought light for the need and practice of musical teaching. However, this study showed that the teachers had high hopes and plans for their programs, but were lacking the necessary support from their schools and the surrounding districts. With dignity of the individual being one of 4 of Marian University's Franciscan values, we respect everyone for who they are, where they come from, and what their plan is for the future. We should too respect and support the individuals who strive to pursue fine arts in their future. Now that we know what other schools are doing to improve their fine arts programs and curriculums, we are going to dig deeper and learn about who and how fine arts are helping. Many people say that fine arts are not important and should not be taught. However, there is a whole month dedicated to arts in education. According to the state's news service, the Ohio Arts Council, OAC, says, "Art education is critical and fundamental. The arts provide skills and knowledge that every student needs to be successful in and out of school." Ohio has spread their arts program to a wide variety of students. They have around 3,400 schools that combined have an enrollment of 1.7 million students. Out of all of those students, only 44,027 are not enrolled in a fine arts class. The state's news service says that the arts strengthen education and are an essential curriculum component. The research they have done confirms that a positive correlation between the arts education with math and reading have increased test scores and increased graduation rates. If Ohio has this large of a percentage of students enrolled in art programs, so should Indiana. In order for students in Indiana to get a well-rounded education, they need to be exposed to things that are outside of their comfort zone. Gordon, a teacher at St. Leo University, says, having experience in other subjects allows students to ensure that their selected major is what they genuinely want to do. Art has proven itself, influences and encourages people with paintings, literature, and films, and multiple other forms of fine art. Fine art helps individuals grow within themselves as well as growing with others around them by connecting through the emotions that their arts display. Gordon points out that many students find fine arts classes irrelevant because it has nothing to do with their major. However, at some point in their lives, the knowledge proved itself useful. Lastly, Kiara Gordon states, arts have been proven to engage the brain, boost self-esteem, problem solving, and basic thinking skills. Clearly, fine arts needs to be better supported and funded in Indiana, and I have shown you that by what other states and school districts have done for fine arts, as well as the benefits of art in education systems. The Indiana Department of Education should include fine arts in educational curriculums. I need you to realize that fine arts are highly important in education. After all, shouldn't education be more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic?